everyone. Um, so, I wanted to make this one... I can't even speak right now. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I don't know why I haven't done this for a while, but I'm going to do it now, and I'm scared, but I'm happy. So, hey everyone, my name is Rodrigo, and I'm gay. And I'm genderqueer, and I'm a transvestite. Yeah, I know. When most people tell a coming out story, it's usually they're gay, they're lesbian, they're bisexual, stuff like that, but I want to come out to you guys about who I am, sexually and gender-wise, and also physically-wise. But yeah, so I've always knew that I was gay since I was little, since there was an incident as a child, but I don't want to get into that because it's kind of muddy. But I've always liked boys, and I come from a family that is not very religious. There's religion in our family, but it's not like heavy wise. We don't go to church like every Sunday, stuff like that. And I'm not very religious, so yeah. And I'm not like, I'm an antichrist. I just, with religion wise, I just don't focus on it. It's not that I hate it, it's just that I want to focus on something else that's more important to me, like school, work, myself. But yeah. So, my family is really not unsure. I'm trying to find the word. They don't know a lot of information about the LGBTQ community, Q+ community, and I've tried to educate them sometimes, but I want to tell you the story of when I came out to my parents. So, I came out to my dad first, and I remember this day very vividly. So, I went to school, it was on a Saturday. I went to school because my high school was doing a musical. They were doing a musical for a musical called Flower Drum Song. And unfortunately, I wasn't a part of it because I needed to focus on my grades during that time. And I did great, so yeah. So I stayed there during the morning to see their, we call it Panic Saturday, when we have to do like the show twice to make sure everything's right. The lighting, the sounding, the costumes, the dancing, singing, everything. We have to make sure everything's perfect. And I was just there to just watch them. But then after around 2 o'clock, I needed to leave because I signed up to go watch poetry at a poetry slam for extra credit for my AP language class. So I went to that, and I told my dad beforehand that I was going to come back home around 10 o'clock and whatnot. And so I loved it, and I was inspired, and I was like, oh my god, I feel great about myself. But then my dad called me saying, where are you? Why aren't you home already? Come on, get home now, tell them to leave. And I was like, I'm on the bus right now, you have to wait. He's like, bah! So I got mad because I came home around 10, even though I told him 10. But, yeah, so I called him, and he picked me up, and from my high school to my house, it's not that far. It's probably a 4-minute drive. It's not that far. But he went kind of slow to talk to me, and he's saying, what's wrong with you? What's going on with you? Are you doing drugs? Are you drinking? What is this rebellious attitude of yours? And I wasn't even rebellious. But then he brought up if I had a boyfriend. And it was really quiet for about a minute until I finally said, no, but I am gay. And we were quiet again. And I was scared and nervous and a little bit weary about what was going to happen. So We were on the front of my house, and we were just parked there. We didn't move. We didn't say anything. Until later, my dad said, he started talking to me about how this affected him, how it makes him feel, stuff like that. I got mad at him during that part, but then after, he was saying, look, I may not know how to deal with this, I may not be great at it, but remember, I do love you, you're still my son, and you're still going to be here, nothing's going to change. But then he said he was going to tell everyone else, and I was like, fine. I was fine with that. Well, everyone in my household. And plus my grandma as well. But whatever. So, yeah. And then after, he said, go take a shower, and I fell asleep. I went to go take a shower, I changed, but then my stepmom called me in with my dad. And we had another little chat, and she says, look, we don't know about it, so just, like, give us some time and take it step by step. Don't bring, like, guys over, like, immediately. And I was like, okay, I'm fine with that. And plus, it's very hard for me to get a boyfriend, because, I don't know why. But yeah, that's when I told my dad. And when I told my mom, I went to go see her in Florida. And I was like, oh my god, I miss you, Mom, I love you. Because it's like, it was about a year since I saw her last summer. The summer before. Not this past summer. You get what I mean. But, yeah. So I went, and we were on the car ride, and out of nowhere she was like, Rodrigo, why didn't you tell me you're gay? And I was like, Mom, I wanted to tell you first. And I was like, oh my god. So yeah. And then she was like, oh yeah, don't worry, I knew you were gay since you were like a little kid. And I was like, oh, you did? And she's like, yeah. And plus, I call my grandma Yaya, and so she called her Yaya. She's like, oh yeah, Yaya knows too. And I was like, oh my god, I should have told you sooner. She's like, yeah. She's like, I love you. That's just gonna change because you're still my son. And I was like, thanks, Mom. So I knew when I was gay about my sophomore year of high school, and I told my best friend Alex. She was the first person who I ever told, and she was so accepting, and I was like, wow, I feel great about myself. So then I started telling my friends, and I started getting out there, and plus people started to know in high school. So high school people knew that I was gay, you know, and they were fine with it, and I was like, oh my god, I feel great about myself. So then after I told my parents, then I found out I was genderqueer around my senior year of high school, the end of senior year, when I was getting introduced to different genders, and I saw gender fluid, where certain days you're both a male, and then other days you're a female. And I was like, wow, I feel like kind of like that. So I told my friends, my closest friends, that I was gender fluid, and they were like so accepting, but it still didn't feel right. So I researched, and I found genderqueer, where you're both a male and a female at the same time. Then that's when I knew that was me. Because it's not that I hate being male. Like, I'm fine being like a man, but I don't see myself as just a man. I see myself as both genders. I may have a certain genitals, but I see myself as in a different light. Then I was finding out that I was a transvestite through RuPaul's Drag Race. Yes, through RuPaul's Drag Race. Oh god, you better not see my underwear. Whoops. When I was watching RuPaul's Drag Race, I was like really like mesmerized, and I was like, oh my god, this is such a great... Wow, I would so be down to do that. And I was like, wait. What? Huh? I started ordering female clothing. Me, personally, I don't find clothing like just straight, just, oh, this clothing is for female and this is for males. They're more feminine, and then there's more masculine ones, but anyone can wear them. So I started ordering online on an app called Wish, and I started getting like a whole bunch of like dresses and skirts and shirts and wigs also. So yeah. Yeah, I have this wig, which is one of my favorites. I still don't know how to do it properly, but I'm learning. Yeah. I even have like wig caps on right now. So yeah, I have like brown, blondes, blacks. I even have a green one for some reason. I was like, I want to buy it. But then I'm like, why do I want it? But then when I got it, I'm like, now I will like it. I am really happy that I'm doing this. And God, I don't know what's gonna get emotional right now. It sucks when you have to hide yourself for a really long time, and then when you do, you still have to hide yourself because others don't accept you for who you are. But I'm not gonna let that stop me because I know who I am and I'm happy and I'm so damn excited for my future. And I'm so excited for you guys to see this. And I want to let those people out there who are still finding it hard to come out, and I want to tell you guys, it may be hard. People may not accept you. Even your family may not accept you. But know that there are people out there that are going to appreciate every single bone in your body. Because you know, you have me on your side. Whether you're gay, straight, genderqueer, you represented yourself as an animal, you're a transvestite, you're a drag queen, whatever. Know that I love you for who you are. Know that I accept you. And there are definitely a whole bunch of other people who accept you for who you are. And it definitely sucks that there are people out there who don't really accept us and try to suppress us. But we're not going to let that stop us. We're going to fight so hard. And I'm super happy that we are. Because we know the struggles. I'm going to keep fighting to be who I am. To not let anyone say, you should be this or you should be that. Because I know who I am. And I'm goddamn happy for who I am. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. And just know, I love you. And I'm super happy that I get to put myself out there now. And I can say whatever I want now without feeling like I have to censor my mouth. Censor my body, censor my clothing. God damn it. So thank you. Thank you for watching. And just know I'm gonna have more content that's gonna be more gay, so be excited about that. Oh, God. So, I love you guys so much. Later, people.